Hello, everybody. Let's see. Hey, Carol. I'm glad you're getting to be able to watch the live. Katie, Bianca, Tiff, Valerie, Lou, Cecilia, Nirma, Mitzi, Katie, Angela. How are you guys doing? Anybody else spelled Dr. Seuss wrong on their child's shirt this morning for Dr. Seuss Day? Oh, I did. Oh, no. I'm so sorry that happened. She's the one that caught it. Well, that's good that she caught it, I guess. Things happen, right? How are you guys doing today? Tell me something good that happened to you today. Did you do anything exciting? Are you working? What's going on today? Hey, Katie. I just made my coffee. So y'all know I drink coffee at 4 o'clock every day because it keeps me going. Hey, Michelle. Nirma, I'm glad you were able to join us. I know you've been saying on the group that you've been wanting to join a live. So glad that you're able to do it. And so happy to have you here. I didn't get to finish all my computer work, so I'm kind of going to be working on it a little bit while I answer some questions. Working in the lab at my day job. Then tonight, more crafting. Well, that's going to be nice. Mock-ups. Hey, Cindy. I got to see your live last week, finally. Drinking coffee too. That's good. Who else is drinking coffee? Who else drinks it mid-afternoon? Craft show bags and waiting for my new Racoma 10 needle. That's going to be amazing. I've heard that those are really good multi-needle machines. I'm working but off for the rest of the week. That'll be great. Just got a new cup. I need to get some new coffee cups. Drinking a Coke. Yeah, I'm trying to limit myself down now to 1 a day. I was starting to get up there where I was drinking more, and I was like, I need to stop drinking so much soda. Have I ever thought of extra decal grab bags? Brooks babies, yes, I have, for sure. I've thought about little mystery and grab bags. I'm definitely going to be doing something like that soon. Coffee is a full-time drink. Only fools limit is the time they can enjoy near the nectar of the god. Lou, you're always keeping me laughing. I definitely agree with that. I need my coffee to keep me going. And it's funny because I only drink 2 times a day, but it just, that extra cup a day just gives me a boost that I need to just keep going. So Katie, I've tried to drink energy drinks and they do something kind of crazy to me. I don't know what it is. They just make me feel really odd, but they definitely get me going and wake me up. I don't know what that feeling they give me is, but I think I'm just really sensitive to caffeine. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So tell me something good, you guys, all of you that are coming on. What are you up to? Tell me something happy that happened this week or this weekend. What did you guys do this weekend? Lindsay says, okay, I'll highlight your comment, Lindsay, since I got this little handy dandy tool now. We're about to hit 9,000 in Etsy sales. You've helped so much. We started last October, so thankful for you and your videos. Lindsay, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. That is incredible that you've only been at it since October and you're already at 9,000 in sales. Keep it up and you are going to do amazing. So proud of you. Congratulations. That is awesome. Working on an order, then going to get some tumblers shipped. That's amazing, Amanda. I've been disconnected the last few days. How's the computer fun going? So you guys, I was going to tell you guys, I found a laptop and I got it and I'm actually streaming on it right now. So I can't show you guys, unfortunately, and it is amazing. So far, it's loud because it's a gaming laptop, but it is so smooth. It runs so many different things at once. It was expensive. I'm not going to lie. I was a little surprised when I was looking at the price tags on all those computers, but it was so worth it because it's an investment for my business. So I got that on Saturday, came home and set everything up immediately. I know you guys, we were laughing around about names. So Frank, if you're on here, thank you guys all so much. I know we were laughing about Frank the laptop, right? If that's what we were going to name it, but I'm so excited. And thank you guys so much last weekend for the live, all you guys contributing, which please don't ever think you have to contribute anything to this channel because you guys being on here and just supporting me by watching the videos is literally the most amazing thing to me. So thank you guys so much. And I'm so glad I got a new laptop. I'm still in the process of transferring all of my fonts. Y'all, I didn't even think about that. I have probably 1,000 fonts on this computer, and I have SVG files and DXF. So I'm trying to get them onto my hard drive to transfer them over to this computer. So if you guys see me using this other computer, that's because I haven't gotten all my files on here yet. So yeah, no lag. That is good. Well, luckily, I think it was my old computer, because when I would use my daughter's computer, it wouldn't lag as much. But how is the stream going today? Is it smooth? So I'm so happy about that. Okay, so we had a couple people saying some happy things. Sneaking a break at work. Well, I'm so glad to have you here, Kelly. Glad to have you here too, Alveda. Yesterday, we made our first 2 wood signs for sale. That is amazing, John. My kinder kid is reading at a 2nd grade level. That's amazing, Katie. My oldest daughter is the same way. She was reading and talking so young. So that's going to be a brilliant kid. We painted the entrance in our home, and my baby cut her 3rd tooth. Well, I guess that's good that she finally cut a tooth, because I know how that teething stage goes. And the painting, that's amazing. I'm in my classroom making centers, then going to make a video for my channel when I get home. Girl, that's amazing, Alicia. Dropped off 4 orders this morning, 11 to finish up. That's amazing, Angela. Just got an order on my birth announcement pillow. The sale came from a TikTok follower. That's amazing, Reek. Reek, is that your name, Reek? That's all. I've heard that TikTok people are getting a lot of sales from there. So that is really cool. I need to start a TikTok. You are my inspiration for starting my own business. Thank you. Well, thank you, Savannah. I'm so happy I can help. Hey, Liz. Glad to have you here, girl. Okay. I've gotten 2 sales in 4 days. Not a lot, but I'm excited. Bianca, that's great. My sales, you guys, have been slow. I go through phases, though. That's kind of normal. But January is always super slow. And then February kind of comes in trickles. I'll have like a day where I'll get like 15 sales. And then I'll have a day where I'll get like 1 sale. So it's normal. That's just part of it. That's what I've come to notice on Etsy, at least. I'm going to meet 2 of my girlfriends for dinner after work today. We haven't done this in so many months. That's amazing, April. I haven't met up with my friends in so long, since before the whole quarantine thing happened. So I definitely feel you there, and you feel your excitement. Monica, you're working on month's end. Oh my gosh, I still got to do my taxes, you guys. I got to get it together. I'm so behind, but I can't stand this time of the year. I hate getting taxes together. It's the worst. Finally built my blank signs yesterday with my 4-year-old little girl. Paint everything but the signs. Oh yeah, I totally understand how that goes. But that's awesome that you built your blank signs. Sally, do you ever overwork? Or for this takes time over when you don't know when is too much? So yes, I do that a lot. I find myself sometimes working too much, and then I get really overwhelmed. So especially this last year, I've come to notice I learned how to take healthy breaks. So I'll be like, I need to get work done this weekend, but I'm going to stop working and I'm going to take time with my family. So when I start getting that super overwhelmed feeling, even though I could keep working, keep hustling, and keep getting everything done, I take breaks when I absolutely need it, because it's good for your mental health and all that. But I definitely do overwork. Around Christmas and the holidays, I get extremely overwhelmed. I overwork myself way too much. That's why I was telling you guys, I think I'm going to hire somebody coming this season, probably in October or September, something around there. So I'm going to start looking maybe for someone locally or something to help out, maybe a couple hours a week, just to kind of help. So yes, overworking is a very possible thing. I do it all the time. And even when I'm not working, I'll find myself always like on my computer researching or doing something, because I enjoy working. I don't know, I'm kind of a workaholic a little bit, but finding that balance, I think, when you start noticing that you're taking way too much time out of your day, you're spending more time working than you are like with your family, that's probably when it's time to step back a little bit. That's what I've found. And I hope that was the question you asked. I hope I answered the right way. I just got my taxes done. I'm so worried about Etsy, but it all worked out. That's amazing, Christine. That's how I always feel when I start my taxes. I'm like, oh, this is going to be awful. And then once it's over, it's a big sigh of relief. Hey, Shayna. Yep, I'm doing it early today. A lot of people have been asking. They're like, I don't ever get to be on a live. And so I thought I'd just do it early today. Working on my pre-ordered custom Easter baskets. That sounds fun. I usually do Easter buckets, but Hobby Lobby doesn't have the ones that I normally sell this year. I guess it's due to the whole everything being not in stock everywhere. So I'm not doing them this year. Have I gotten the new computer yet? Yes, Tandy, I did. I just said I'm on it right now. So I'm streaming on it, but I'm going to be using my computer during this because I still have not gotten the stuff transferred over, like all my SVGs and everything like that. So I'm so excited about it. So thank you guys so much. Designs by Keela or Kayla. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm awful with names. I'm so happy for you. You sold all 12 of your shirts. That is incredible. Congratulations. Liz, I think that what people do is they link their shop in their bio on TikTok, and then people can buy from there. February was horrific for us. We had our first no sale day in like a year. Lou, that's the same way. I think today I've even had like one sale maybe. Let's see. It's been really slow, but I'm learning to just let it go and just take it as it is, because I'll have days where I'll make a ton of money and then I'll have days where I won't. So see, I've had one sale today and it was for $3. So see, y'all might see all the success and everything, but there's going to be days where it's super slow, and that's totally normal because tomorrow might be a $300 day. You really just never know what you're going to get. You never know. Sales are picking up finally, roughly 7 a day. That's amazing, Ashley. Texas just reopened at 100% and removed the mask mandate. Oh, really, Cindy? We still have the mask mandate here, but a lot of stuff is open. Pretty much everything is open. You just have to wear masks, which that's fine. Totally cool with that. Saw another girl on YouTube that couldn't get her Cameo Pro to work right. Took her 3 months to figure out the problem. So she figured it out, Amanda? Let me know, because I need to figure out what the heck is going on with that machine. Nirma, you answered my misspelled questions. Well, I'm glad I answered them. Hey, Sue, I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Sorry, guys, I'm a couple minutes behind on the chat. I always try and answer as many questions as I can. And if I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. Just ask again if I do. Hey, Kaylee. Oh, thank you so much. Well, all the positive vibes to you. You're going to get this, girl. You can do it. So yes, I have worked much with Sublimation. Mitzi, this is one of the shirts I made. I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I've been doing so many shirts. I'm going to be launching really soon. So stay tuned if you guys want to, like, if y'all are interested in purchasing them. I know a lot of you aren't going to get into Sublimation, but I'm going to have a big launch with a sale. And I'm trying to get some guy designs in there because pretty much all of them were female, but I've had some males reaching out saying, oh, I'm totally going to buy some. So now I'm like, well, I probably should find some guy designs in the plain. I know they probably won't like the bleached look. I'm not sure. So I'm still in the process of getting a line finished. So that's coming soon, but I really like it. I'm really enjoying the sublimation. I'm learning a lot of ways around things and tips and tricks to get bright colors. Okay, so Nirma, I'm glad you mentioned that. So I wanted to touch on something, and I really wasn't even really going to bring this up on a video, but I think I'm just going to touch on it in a very lighthearted way. But it was brought to my attention that there was a shop that was copying pretty much all of my descriptions and my About Me page and, you know, selling the exact same things, which, guys, I'm totally, totally cool with you guys selling the same things as me. Like, if you want to sell the same style wood signs, the same products even, just make your own spin on it a little bit. I mean, even if you switch up a font or anything like that. But this particular person was taking and copy and pasting the exact descriptions I had. You know, she had the same kind of branding, the same even tagline of my business, everything. And there's room for everyone out there, y'all. I am all about everyone, you know, making it big on Etsy and all that stuff. But there's a line you draw when you copy and paste everything. You know, paraphrasing it is better if you could just find your own way to word things. I spent months getting my shop ready, and I researched and did all the work getting the listings together. So if you could just reword it in your own way, do your own research, make your own about me page about your own business, you know, things like that. That would be better, y'all. I'm not going to report this shop. I am going to probably just reach out to her and just give her some pointers because maybe she really just doesn't know. But y'all, please just try and just don't copy people's photos, descriptions. Try and do your own work because you will succeed more if you're doing it your own. That's how you learn. If you copy things, you're not going to learn it the best ways. And honestly, it's not going to work out. So just a tip for you guys. If you didn't know, just it's better to do your own stuff. So that's just what I wanted to touch on really quick, you guys. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it the whole time. It is against Etsy policies, y'all. And people can actually, if it's a really big shop, they can actually sue people for that. And I'm not like that. I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not like that. But there are shops that I've heard that have taken things to the next level. So just be careful. This is all an educational thing. Let's not copy people's stuff. There's been people in the group that have even had it happen this week that are getting their photos stolen. Not from the group, but this is just on Etsy in general. So just try and do your own stuff, y'all. That's all I got to say. If you ever have questions, reach out. If you need help making your listings, if you don't know what to say, reach out to us. There's a group full of people that are happy to help on our Facebook group. So that's what I'm going to say. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to talk about this the whole time. That's how I just wanted to bring it up just in case you guys didn't know. So sorry about that little tangent. I just wanted to mention it. Okay. Oh, I'm glad, Rebecca, that the image is clear. I'm using the same webcam, but it's just a different computer. And it is a serious high performance gaming laptop. It's like got way more RAM, way more storage, all that good stuff. So thank you. I'm excited about it. You guys are all the best. All right. Bring the heart, Sally. I need to take a sip of my coffee, you guys. I haven't even drank it yet. If I missed a question, which I'm sure I did because there was like a bajillion that popped up, just ask me again because I try and keep up with them. But Michelle, I did do a video on the sublimation setup, if that's what you're talking about, but I'm going to be doing a sublimation video maybe this week if we get good weather because I can only really do it when the weather's nice. Hallie, I think her name's Hallie or Haley maybe. You give a lot of money to Etsy. I mean, they do charge fees. It really depends on how much your products are sold for. But the thing I love about it is even though you're paying them a good chunk of the income you make, they're a built-in customer base. You're never going to find that having your own website. You spend so much money on advertising. So Etsy does, I don't know how many, I think it's like 10% or a little bit less maybe when you count the new 3% shipping fee and all of that. But honestly, y'all, it's worth it. You just have to go back and look and calculate. And there's a whole CSV file you can pull up. I don't know if you're just in your research phase of Etsy, but they do charge, a pretty high fee percentage. But like I said, it's worth it. And I figure those fees into my pricing, so I'm not missing it, if that makes sense. But it really depends on what you're selling and how much it's selling for. Right, Liz, there you go. That's a way to be. Okay, let's see. Cash gaming, I use Adobe Illustrator and it is expensive, but I found that it's a great program to work with. And you can also use free ones like Inkscape, but with digital files, I don't know if you're talking about SVGs, but for other digital stuff, you can use online things like PicMonkey or Canva. Like I said, there's Inkscape, a lot of free stuff, but I use Illustrator. Roxy, I understand the nerves with starting a business, but I always tell people that you never know what you're missing out on until you start it. And just do your product research and do everything that you can to prepare. And you got this. I mean, you know, if you're, as long as you're prepared mentally and you have everything you need for your supplies and you got your product down pat and you know you can create a good product and research SEO, you will succeed in your business if you just work hard at it. And I know there's a lot of people that say it didn't work for me, but honestly, you got to keep trying. You can't just give up and expect it to come to you. You got to work at it every single day and it will pay off. So I believe in you. Brooks, babies, yes, I think so. Somewhat. I do get ad sales quite a bit, but the thing is it just depends on how much of I always forget this word. It's not profit margin. How much of return you get. So if you put in, let's say you put in $10 a day and you're only making $15 a day, it might not be worth it. So it's really just about what works for you. I would definitely test it out. I did that. I did $1 a day and it wasn't really good. Moved up to $5 a day and it seems like it's working pretty well. I may go up just to test it out, but I think it's worth it. I have some people I know that are pretty successful with ads. So can I get some info on the salty t-shirt? Oh, are you talking about the Morton Salt one that I have? Yeah, it's not really Morton Salt. They changed it to where you can get away with it. You know what I mean? But yes, I will have that. As soon as it's my shop, as soon as my product line goes live, I will let you know and we will get those sales rolling in. And I'm going to have a big sale on these when they first go live. So yes, I will be selling them as soon as I launch them. I was wondering, when you purchase a font and make an SVG, is that okay? Yes, Melissa, as long as you purchase the commercial pricing of the fonts, it's totally cool to sell those. But it depends on the fine print. Like if you get them on design bundles and all that, it's usually good to go for copyright, or not copyright. What am I looking for? Yeah, copyright. Or no, not copyright. What is the word? Y'all, I can't think today. It's like Monday for me today because yesterday I didn't really work that much. I had a lot going on. I had to go to the dentist to do my, cleaning stuff. And then I had to come home and take care of the kids and do all kinds of stuff yesterday. So today's my Monday, so my brain's not working too well. But yes, if you purchase the font and purchase the commercial, you're good to go to sell anything that you make on a product and sell. Carol, yes, sublimation. This happened to me. So my reds and pinks. So I had some colors coming out wrong and I learned that I think there was air in my lines. So I did another print head, which actually is not good to do. So don't clean your print head too often. They do purge pages, which is basically something where you go on your computer and you look up purge page for your printer. And it has like all kinds of different colors and it prints all those colors out and it just kind of cleans your lines. Try that. And sometimes it could be the press, your heat press. I actually bought a heat gun and I'm actually going to test it out here with y'all today because I need to press some stuff to see if my temperature is correct, because I've actually been wondering if my temp is off on my heat press. I'll update you, but I'm actually learning a lot with colors and problems with that. So I'll keep you updated, Carol, on that. Hey, Tasia from UK. Thank you, Amanda. I'll definitely check her out and see if I can get that silhouette stuff fixed. Hey, Renee. So Miss Say You 19, I understand that. I had times in my Etsy career where I would get very low sales and I didn't really work to get higher sales. Y'all, if I wanted to, if I worked really super, super hard at it, like a day like today where I got one sale so far, which is really rare, but it does happen. There's ways to go about, fixing it if you really work hard, but there's sometimes it's just a simple thing that needs to be fixed. Is it your pictures? Do you need to have bright pictures? Maybe they're too dark. Is it your SEO? Do you need to change your titles, your descriptions, your tags? There's always some reason that sales aren't booming. But too, Etsy is also really high and hot right now. There's a lot of people joining it. The algorithm might be a little bit, messed up. I used to be like very up there on the search. Like you would type in something and there would be some days where I was like the first thing that popped up. Sometimes now it's not that way because there's so many people on there that, I mean, how are you going to get up there if there's so many people that have their SEO on point? It's a competition market. It really is, but you can make it work. I'm going to actually soon, y'all, and I haven't even announced this yet. I'm going to be offering some like one-on-one things coming soon where I can kind of help you guys one-on-one, and I'm going to offer it at a very low price, especially in the beginning for the launch. I would do it completely for free, but y'all, if I did that, I would never have time to get to you all. So I'm going to be doing that soon, and I can sit down on a Zoom call with you guys, and we're just going to work one-on-one, and I'm going to help y'all out. I really want to truly help all you guys succeed, and I'm not an expert at all, but I truly want to help you guys on a more one-on-one basis. It's hard to answer over just like a quick, like, oh, it's this or oh, it's that. It's something that we have to kind of dig deep on together. But I want to help all of you out. So stay tuned for all that coming soon. It's actually something I've been in the works and planning. Oh, let's see. Yes, Amanda, I am going to be doing that too. So along with those one-on-one coaching sessions, I'm also going to be doing maybe like picking one person or a couple people a month and doing like Etsy shop reviews. So just giving those away at no cost. I might be doing that coming up. I'm kind of trying to plan everything out. I have so much in my brain, y'all, I don't even know, that I'm planning for you guys. So yes, the answer is yes. There's always running a % off sale item for 24 hours and it'll give you a nice boost. Yes, what Lou said, sales are always great to boost sales really quickly if you want to get sales going, or if you want to get some sales going in your shop. So for sure, it'll definitely give you a boost. And Lou has mentioned this in their live too, but when you get a sale, it boosts you in the algorithm very quickly. You go like on the #1 page when you get a sale. So sometimes I'll get like a sale for something I haven't sold in so long, and then all of a sudden I'll get another sale for it. And that's because it boosts you in the algorithm. You get boosted to the first page. So that's a lot of times why shops, once they get in that algorithm and they start getting that first sale, sales will just start coming like that. And that's, you got to keep that momentum going, and also renewing your listings. So going on there and editing something in your listing. So whether it be the title, even just a little bit, or a tag, it boosts it in the algorithm. So that's another thing about Etsy. And there's way more to it, but that's kind of just like a little hint there of things that can get you boosted. Mitzi, I have not done that video yet, but I am going to be soon. Anastasia, I am really bad about changing my SEO, but honestly, y'all, it's really worked for me. The one method that I have has been working for me for years. And there are slow months that I've told y'all about where sometimes sales will be slow, but that is really normal. Right now, sales are pretty slow everywhere just because it's, around tax time. But once people get their money back for taxes, I always see this huge boost in sales. It's so funny how it is. And then when I post new items, I always get a boost in sales too. So it's just kind of every so often I'll go in there. I did a rebrand was it last year, where I went in there and edited a lot of stuff, and that really boosted me in the algorithm too. So I'd say at least once a year you need to go in there and revamp kind of. There's a sale. So yeah, maybe it's not one sale today. Maybe it'll be 2 sales today. Okay. Out of all the cutting machines, which do I use the most? I use my Silhouette Cameo 3. I love the 3. I think that was the best model that they came out with. I don't understand, you guys, why brands change things so often to the point where they have something good and then they change it. But I love Silhouettes. So my Silhouette 3 is my favorite. Hi, Sammy. I'm so glad you can make it to the live. It says I've got the notification and pulled the car over. Can you please explain what an SVG is? And you make and sell them. So yes, an SVG is kind of like a vector image that you can design and create, and it works with cutting machines like the Cricut, Silhouette. There's tons of machines that SVGs work with, and I make them with Illustrator. So it's very complicated. A lot of people have asked me if I ever want to do tutorials on that, and I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided if I'm ever going to branch out to that at this point. But it is a lot. I'm going to tell you that it's a lot to explain in a live video. So maybe one day I'll touch on it a little bit. Sally, did you originally start in the signs niche? Is it niche or niche, y'all? I've always wondered, niche or niche, but the signs are not what I started with. I started with sewing. I don't know if you knew that, Shayna. I embroidered, I made baby blankets, nap mats, everything like that, kids clothing. And then I wanted to branch out to monograms. So I said, hey, there's vinyl cutters. I'm going to sell monograms to go along with my monogram baby items. Posted those and I got a ton of sales and realized how much more quickly I could create vinyl than I could an entire embroidered piece. And I also started getting worried about the whole baby clothing. Y'all know the laws. It scared me a lot. So I kind of just branched to vinyl and then I went to signs after that, Shayna. So long story short, that is what I did. Okay. Caroline, I'm not sure what you mean. Your 121, is it for just what you do? What do you mean by that? There you go, Lou. You answered it perfect. What SEO is. I will highlight it so you guys can see. Search engine optimization, all of the tags and descriptions that make it for someone searching, how likely your item shows up. Perfect. Hey, Kim. So glad you made it. So Renee, you can make SVGs in Silhouette, but I just wanted to, I don't know. I think that you're a little bit limited to where Illustrator, you can save the files as a lot more than just SVGs. I save them as PNGs, JPEGs, SVGs, DXFs, EPS files, and you can maneuver and manipulate a lot better. But you can do it on Silhouette. Shalini, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have some sublimation videos coming. So y'all stay tuned. They're coming. I promise. This shirt, you guys, has been washed 10 times because I'm practicing with these shirts. And look how vibrant it is. Like you might not even be able to see, but it's like a watercolor shirt. So it's not even supposed to be vibrant. I've been testing these shirts out because y'all know me. I don't sell anything until it's been thoroughly tested. Because my business means a lot to me and I want everybody to be happy with their products. So I've been washing the crap out of these shirts. So you didn't know that, Shayna? Yeah, I know. I've mentioned it a couple times, but it's been a while since I've mentioned it. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. It kind of helps in the YouTube algorithm, so I appreciate it. When you sell SVGs, do you have to make them all that you mentioned? No, you do not, Kim. You can sell them just as an SVG. But my thing is if you have people out there that use Silhouette, sometimes they can't use SVGs. They have to use DXF files. So you need to at least be able to save them as multiple different formats for different machines. There are some machines that only take JPEG. There are some machines that take PNG. So I just kind of wanted to branch out there, but you can totally just do SVGs. When you Enneagram number or is your Myers-Briggs? That is like that personality test, right? The Enneagram number is our Myers-Briggs. I've taken that before, but I can't remember. I might have to do that and share with y'all. That's a good question, Lindsay. I'm definitely going to look that up later. I have done that. It's been years since I've done that, though. Is it something you can do really quick? Because maybe I can do it right now. Or is it something that takes a long time? How do you work on your SEO? So Renee, working on your SEO, it's basically just revamping your titles, your tags, your descriptions, and your photos. Etsy, I think, constantly changes their algorithm. But I would definitely suggest just researching that. I'm going to go more into SEO soon, but I'm trying to kind of nail down the exact method that Etsy's using right now. I know that back when I started, the exact way that I have my shop set up now is kind of how it was, and it still works good. I've heard that there's new methods out there that I'm kind of looking into. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know. But yes, SEO is just working on your shop, basically. Titles, tags, descriptions. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Roxy. All of you that are coming on, I appreciate y'all joining. Sally, sign me up for an SVG course when you start. Maybe we'll do it one day, y'all. I actually will be doing courses in the future. Y'all know my brain. I'm always thinking of things I can do and help y'all with. So I am actually in the process of planning courses, like little mini courses. They're not going to be these long ones that take months and months and months to do. But yes, that's coming. But maybe not SVG. I don't know yet about that. We'll see. If I ever become an expert in SVG world, which I doubt I will. Because there are some incredible people out there that design these awesome files that I don't know how they do. Yes, what Sue said. There are websites that convert for free for you. Hi, Jaredell. So yes, I'm getting stuff ready. I need to heat press a couple things. I might go ahead and print out. I haven't done any black on my colored shirts yet for sublimation. And I have been wanting to test one out on a colored shirt without bleaching. So I'm going to be doing that here today, possibly on the video. If you guys want to see that, do you guys want to see me sublimate a shirt? It's not going to be like this. It's not going to be colorful. It's just going to be black wording probably. So y'all want to see that? And that takes just very few minutes. And then I'm also going to be working on some SVGs. I'm also going to be working on some decals. So that's what I'm working on right now. I did not get all my computer work done because one person ordered a ton of decals. So I was working on those and it took me longer than I thought it would. So that's what I'm working on today. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we'll definitely do that then. The one thing I need to get though, if you guys are getting a printer, I would definitely recommend buying a internet. Is that what they're called? An internet plug? I don't know what it's called. Basically plugging your printer up to your computer, because I did notice that it really is slow to connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why, but sometimes I can't get them to print. No, I have not done mugs yet, Sue. I haven't bought a mug press yet. I've been trying to decide, do I buy the convection oven or do I spend the same amount of money on a convection oven and get a mug press? But then I'm limited because I can only do those tiny 15-ounce mugs. No, it's 11-ounce mugs. Y'all, I don't know about you guys, but 9 ounces is not too small. Oh my God, I cannot talk, you guys. I cannot talk. 9 ounces is too small for a coffee cup. You need at least 11 ounces plus. Hey, Frank. I don't know if you're just joining, but I was talking about my computer. I got it and I'm using it right now. It is on the stream. So I have my new laptop. So I'm so excited about it. It's working great. It's a super amazing, fast gaming laptop, which you guys would have laughed so hard if you guys were in the store and I was asking the workers there, like, what was the best gaming laptop? And they were showing me all these things and saying all these things. And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he kept telling me to get this brand I had never heard of. And I was like, I've never heard of this brand before. And then some guy sneaked up. And as soon as the guy went to go get the computer, because I was going to get it, he walked up and said, don't get that one. It's a waste of money. And then I was stuck and I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do because I was getting told from the customer not to do it. And then the worker at Best Buy was like, you got to do it. He's like, the performance on this thing and all this stuff. So I ended up we went for the one with the best reviews and all that. So no one yet, Frank, I was going to do the unboxing video and then I didn't that day because I was anxious to get it open and get it running. But I'm going to show you guys on a video. And I was going to film in public too, but there were so many people out and y'all know I got embarrassed and shy. So I didn't do it. But I'm going to show you guys in a video coming up soon. I'm going to kind of share a little bit about it on a video. Does Etsy let you have a store in demo mode or is it live immediately? Rob, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that you can start listing things and it's not live until you press launch or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lou and Rebecca, if you guys are still on here, y'all just opened up a new shop. Do you remember how it is? I think that you create listings and it's not live until you actually launch it. I could be wrong. It's been so long. I suggest a very large convection oven. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, from Wales, UK? That's amazing. So I'm going to start cutting with some red. I don't know. Should I do the sublimation first? I don't know. Maybe we'll do the sublimation first. I got to get my thing pulled up then. I'm going to have to go ahead and pull it up on here. Yes, you are correct. Okay, you can draft them after the first listing. Okay, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to find Photoshop up here. Actually, I might just print off a silhouette today because it's just a black and white image. I do like printing my sublimated images from Photoshop because I use Cosmos Ink's print profile. But if you're doing black and white, it's totally cool to do it on silhouette. Can you guys hear my laptop running? It's really loud. I don't know if y'all can hear it with the microphone being right here. Yeah, I'm working on getting all of my fonts onto a hard drive and everything so I can start using the other computer with my work. Yeah, I agree, Rebecca. I shipped out a cake topper. When I print the shipping label, the cost was cheaper than what I have it listed as. Should I change it? So what do you have your price for your shipping set up as, Bianca? Hi, Neve Steer. Angie, I actually don't use birch as often anymore because I kind of had a bad experience from the Home Depot in our area, cutting it really messed up and it just messed the whole sheet up. So I like actually using, I think it's called blonde wood from Lowe's, and it's a fraction of the cost. I mean, it's only like $34 versus that 50 something for the birch. And it works great. If you're not going to stain it, if you're wanting to stain, then you do need birch because it gives that wood grain look. But if you're going to just use it for the background of your wood signs, use the blonde wood, or there's another name for it. I think sand ply. It has a, it doesn't look like wood grain on it. It just looks like a kind of a very fine sanded plywood. $4 in shipping turn out. So Bianca, I would keep it though, because you got to think too, how much are your mailers? How much is all of your the products that you use to ship? So I would just keep it because that's only it depends. How much are you spending on your mailers? How much are you putting in like cardboard or anything like that? You got to think about that. You got to think about all the work you're putting into packaging it. And there's going to be some places that you're shipping to that might cost towards $4 or closer to $4. So you might have it set up right. And if people are paying it, they're okay with paying it. So you can keep it as your like, what is it called? Like a fee, shipping fee? Because you got to calculate all of the materials that you're using to pack too. Can you do your studio video? I need some ideas on how to organize my limited space. Can I do my studio video? So Mochi, I think that's how you say it. I did a craft room tour. Is that what you're talking about? How to organize your space? I did a video recently on my craft room stuff. So if you want to look at that, I did give some organization ideas. Okay, so I am just pulling together. I'm really trying to come up with sayings for these shirts, you guys, like things that I could put on the shirts that people like. Like I have one that I'm going to be doing today. It says perfectly imperfect, and I designed it. But I don't know, like I've been, when I'm doing my product research, I've mentioned to you guys kind of how I do it. I'll kind of go on Etsy or Pinterest and type in women's shirts, and then you start looking and seeing what you see a lot of, like if you see certain wording a lot, or if you see one specific style that is selling a lot, or even big time shops, and you click on them and see what their best sellers are. And then normally I'll see wording or something that's selling, it's a bestseller. Then you do your own spin on it, make it your own, and then sell them, or that'll be a big seller. And that's kind of how I've taken a lot of my items and made them bestsellers. You just look for other, and it's not copying, because you're looking for best sellers on the internet and you're totally making it your own. That is literally how you thrive on Etsy, y'all. I'm serious. That is like a secret, but it's not a secret. But if you're going with what's trending and totally making it your own, you will get lots of sales. I'm telling you, you will. So, and think about it, y'all. If we all had one idea and each one of us made our own of that one idea, it makes it even better, because we're not all making the same thing. We're all making our own spin of different things. So, yeah, I'm going to do the perfectly imperfect on the sublimated tee. Where is my shirts at? Oh, Haley, can you go downstairs and get me my t-shirts that I left on the couch? Can you get me my t-shirts that I left on the couch, please? Thank you. Yeah, just grab the whole stack real quick, please. Don't y'all love it when kids get to the age where they can go get stuff for you and do things? Like, it's just amazing. Let me go grab it. I think she's coming back. Thank you, ma'am. I'll be right there. Do y'all want a sneak peek on some of the shirts? These are not the ones that I've been, these are not the majority of them. I have like 20 downstairs, other ones, but I did a couple of them. Should I show you guys, or should I keep it a secret? I don't know. I got some plain colors right here. I'm going to do the perfectly imperfect. Where is the other color? I had 2 colors left, and I'm missing one of them. I had red and I had blue. Where is my blue? Haley, did you get all of them? I'm missing the blue one. Yeah, if you could find the blue one, that'd be great. Thank you. Renee, he doesn't help much now. He's caught on to you now. Let's see. When you launch your shirts, can you go over pricing and shipping? Yes, I will definitely do that. How's my new chair? Are you talking about this one back here? It's going great. I love it. Got it on Amazon. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot about Jack. Come on, Jack. Jack, you want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Jack wants to say hello. You say hi? Yes, he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's not usually allowed in here because of the dog hair. But, you know, you can't, when he's coming to say hello, you can't not, you know. But yes. Okay, I think we're done now, right? You say hi. Look, who's that? Who's that dog? Who's that dog? Yo, I love my puppy so much. He's such a sweetie. Okay. All right, let's go. Here, let's go out here. Come on. You're good. Take him out. Come on. Let's go. Go on. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Dog had to come say hello. Thank you. He is a pretty boy, isn't he? Okay, thank you for joining, Nirma. That's right, Denise. That's what I've heard. But I told my daughters, like, if you want to make this like a little business, I'll pay you. I will pay you. Happy birthday, lady. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. And you're going to be 13. Wow, big year. Well, happy birthday. Kim, I always call him my puppy because he's always going to be a puppy to me. Oh, mine's a spaz too. Mine's a spaz too. Okay, so do you guys think I should do the perfectly imperfect? I only have 2 colors left. I've been practicing on all my colors. So we have this red color. It's kind of like a very palish red. And then we got the, it's kind of a blue. It's not, I don't think it's, no, this one is mint, like not a mint. It's kind of a teal. So it's not the same as this one. It's a little bit more dull, I guess. So we got this one and this one. Y'all vote red or blue for the perfectly imperfect. I don't know.
Because I asked him, show me. And
blue, red. Okay. Blue, red. You guys are going, or blue, red, blue, red. What's it going to be? You guys get to pick. Oh gosh, a bunch of blues just shot through. So blue, 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 blue. Okay, we'll just do blue. Because you know what? I need to keep this one for my true crime stuff, y'all. I have a lot of true crime designs I've been doing. So I think that's what we need to make the red. Don't y'all think? Lou, this is not pink. This is red. Blue, blue. Okay. I use the Gildan Soft Style and Heather. That's important, y'all. The soft styles are not all sublimation friendly. Only the Heather Gildan Soft Styles are. It looks pink. Oh yeah, it's definitely red. Okay, true crime. So this will be the true crime shirt because I already made one true crime shirt. I'm gonna make another one because that's what I like. It looks pink. It really? I promise it's red, y'all. It just looks like it in the camera. Let me see if the color's on here. What is it called? Oh, I can't read that. I know it is technically a red. It's like a heather red is what it's called. Heather red. So anyways, we'll do the blue today and then the red will be the true crime. My son is colorblind. I was worried I caught it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a raspberry. Well, if y'all look on Jiffy shirts and you type in Gildan Soft Style, it's the red on there. So it's the heather red. But yeah, you guys, I've been making a lot of different designs. This one is for teachers. So it says teach, love, inspire. It's really bright and vibrant in person, but it's hard to see. But we have some teacher designs we're doing. And we have a bunny rabbit one for Easter. And this one's kind of for Easter too. It's a religious. Let's see if I can get y'all to see it. Oh gosh, hold on. It's kind of folded up a little bit. This one's actually really pretty in person. It's like one of my favorites. I love the purples. It keeps folding up so y'all can't see it. That one's really pretty in person. I wish y'all could see how vibrant. It doesn't even do it justice on the camera how vibrant these colors are. So anyways, those are a couple of them. But I've been doing a lot. Oh, I love this one. It's a peach. It says just peachy. And seriously, it's ingrained in the shirt. So that's what I love about sublimation. I do like using HTV, but for shirts, you can't go wrong with the sublimation because it's not going to come off. And as y'all can see, this has been washed like 10 times and it's still bright and colorful. So anyways, love the bunny. Any tips? How did you do that? I'll take it back as Heather Cardinal Red. Okay, that might be it. Have you added bleach? So no, I'm not going to bleach. This is just going to be a black image on here that we're going to be doing today. Did you make your designs? So I actually did create some of them, but I am going to be, I purchased a lot of them because these kind of designs take a lot of work to design. I mean, this one says salt water heals everything. Oh gosh, I'm not good at holding these up for the camera at all, you guys. And they're really wrinkled right now because they just got washed. So, yes, I'm in love with the sublimation stuff. It's been so fun. Those are the ones I just did last week, but I did a whole nother batch of them earlier in the week. I bleach first. Yes, Mitzi. I did a lot of research and I've come to find that bleaching first gives the brightest and most vibrant colors. Anastasia, it's okay. I was the same way and I actually did find that I do like them, but I'm going to be doing a ton of white too. I have a lot of white shirts and those come out really vibrant. No, Frank, I have a camera. I have a good camera. I'll show you. See, I got my baby right here. So I don't need a camera. I got my baby. The webcam, I got on deal on Amazon. So if that's what you're talking about, cameras. But yes. Yes, Kim, I did buy the laptop. I'm using it to stream right now. So that's why I'm not using it to do my work from, but it's amazing. It's a gaming computer because it works better. How are they so vibrant? Poly count. So these are 65 poly, sorry. They're 65 poly, 35% cotton. You don't need to sublimate on anything unless it's at least 65% poly, or it will fade or wash out over time. So polyester is what you need. And I love these Gildans because they have a good feel to them. They're not super, super, super soft like some polyester shirts. They have like a good in-between color, but they are really soft. And I've come to find, I think I might go up a size. This is a small on me. And it's unisex. So I think I'll go up to medium because I want these to fit a little bit bigger. So I'll recommend if you want shirts to fit a little bit bigger, go up a size maybe. But it's the Gildan Soft Style and Heather colors. So anyways, I'm going to print the design out on my printer. I'm going to go ahead and get my, let's see, can I print this on an 8x11? Perfectly Imperfect PNG. And it's best to print PNGs. This is what the Perfectly Imperfect looks like bleached. So it's really cute. It didn't bleach perfectly, as you can see. It messed up on the sides a little bit. As I was practicing. Well, it didn't really mess up. There is no messing up with bleaching, but I thought it went with the shirt. It's perfectly imperfect. This is actually a maroon or cardinal, maybe. I don't know. Maroon color. So that's what this one is. Did I show you all the ones in this stack? I think so. So I'm going to make my design. I usually do 10 inches across. And however long it is, that's how long it'll be. So 10 inches across. So I should be able to print on an 8.5x11 sheet today. I'm just curious on how the black shows up without the bleach on the colored shirt. So that's what y'all are going to see an experiment today. We're going to find out. I might go up to 10.5 because I don't know. How big did I make this one? Let's see. Okay, this one I actually did maybe 10.5 to 11. We'll go for 11. 11 all the way. Okay. Liz, it should be okay. Just research it. And it depends on the brand. Some of the Bella canvas and all that stuff, people do fine with the 50-50. I just think you should go a little bit higher if you're able to return it. But like I said, I would research for sure about that. Mitzi, I've been using A sub 120. Sorry if y'all hear my little ones like squealing in the background. Okay. Any tips on getting big on Instagram, selling homemade bookmarks? Lainey, I'm so bad with Instagram. I've always gone through phases where I'm like, I'm going to start posting every day. And then I fail at it miserably. I'm going to try really hard and get better on social media because I think that is the way to go now. So I would just post every day. At least work on your stories. A lot of people love watching the stories. And just keep going for it. I don't have a lot of advice in that, though. I'm sorry, because I'm really bad about social media. Because I think I tried really hard at one point, and it just didn't get any success. Like I was seeing those shops out there with just thousands and thousands of followers, and I didn't know how people were doing it. So I gave up a long time ago. But it has been organic. All my growth on Instagram and social media is organic. I don't do any you know, try and reaches, I guess, to get anybody else. Liz, I like the jerseys. I use the jerseys 21M for my white. So test it out, wash it a bunch and see what happens. And worst case, you use it for yourself. Even if it's faded a little bit, it'll work for you, you know? Is there a spray you can use for non-polyester shirts? There is, Sue, but I do not recommend the spray because I've heard from people in the bleaching communities that it does not last. So at least right now, I don't recommend them, but I haven't even tried them. Maybe one day I will. When you use TikTok to ship items, do you just have to print the shipping label and then take it to the UPS store to send? And Etsy charge you? Jack, what are you doing? Y'all, my dog is making some crazy noises down there. Do y'all hear him? You just take it. Yes, you print the label and drop it off. That's all you have to do. Yes, definitely Liz, for sure. Okay, 8.5 by 11. Is that right? 8.5 by 11. Is that the normal page? I can't think today. Jack, are you talking to me today? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Y'all, I don't know why, but sometimes when I'm trying to print something off Silhouette, the sizing on the paper is not correct. Like I have it on 8.5 by 11, but it's down at like 8 or 9 on the height. I don't know why it never is correct. Okay, let me see. The paper though is A sub 120. And keep it in the paper it comes in. It keeps it like moisture from getting in it and all that stuff. I ordered the 11 by 17 and I cut it in half for the 8 by 11s. I got a little tip there on that from somebody in the bleaching communities. But I'd say the size I use the most are the 11 by 17s. And the 13 by 19s are great for multiple designs on one page. Okay, so I put it in my printer. Now, I hope I can get the Wi-Fi to connect for y'all today because I haven't printed here in about a couple days at least. And I don't know. Sometimes the Wi-Fi gets funky on it. But we're going to try it out. And I will get it to work. Angela, I swear, I think that there's some weird thing people do on Instagram to get followers because I don't know how people do it. Because I went through that phase where I tried it all. I literally put my all into it back in the days of my business. And I just couldn't get interaction at all. And I really think Facebook is rigged because I'll post something and get it'll show me how many people saw it. And my page has I think 1,000 people or something on my business page. And it'll be 10 people saw this. I'm like, how? I don't get it. I don't understand. You guys. That dog cracks me up. So do you bleach? Okay. Do you bleach sublimation last wash? So yes, I bleach, wash, dry, rest for a little bit, sublimate, and then spray with peroxide if you have scorching. And then if you want to wash it again, you can. I didn't, but I've been testing these shirts out, but that's what my process is. I know, isn't he so cute? I know. I'm y'all don't know this, but our dog, we went through some challenges with him. He was a very challenging dog in the beginning because we had never had one of those kind of breeds before that were very high energetic and stuff like that. And so he was very just crazy, insane. He would not listen to us as a puppy. We were literally so stressed all the time. He would always tear up stuff. I didn't know what I was doing though. I didn't know how to train him. So we ended up having to hire like a professional trainer to come to our house, and he helped us make Jack the best dog. He listens to us now. He used to not. Like I'm telling y'all, when his puppy phases, it was awful. It was terrible. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. So we couldn't enjoy his puppy phase because it was just stress. But now we know how to handle high maintenance breeds, or not high maintenance, high energetic breeds. So if we get a puppy, which we might one day, we'll know how to handle the dog because it was hard. He was a crazy puppy. And I'm sure all of you with shepherds know how it is. Let's see. So Susanna, what do you sell? Because the shipping labels can vary depending on what you sell. It can just be so different. 8.5 by 11. Y'all, I forgot to cut my paper in half. I was about to print it out. It was on an 11 by 17. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the front, which is the paper cassette. Now I can't remember if you're supposed to put the paper side up. You're supposed to put it down. Oh, it says right here. I think it's side facing. Okay, side down. I couldn't remember because on the back, if you put the paper in the back of the printer, you put it with the paper side that you're going to print facing towards you, and then if you're putting it in the cassette down at the bottom, the paper needs to be face down. So confusing. Dog bandanas. So Susanna is probably, I would say, they're pretty lightweight. So I would think maybe between $3 and $4 for all your shipping materials. So maybe figure some of that in with your pricing and then sell them for like I don't know, maybe $3.50 or something like that. But you really need to figure in all your materials. How much are your mailers? How much are your cello bags if you have them? Just all of that. But typically, if you send first class, I would say probably like $3 to $4. Do you need something, sir? Do you need something? Do y'all see him staring? Look at him. He does that. He'll just sit there and stare at me like, hello, woman. What do you need? He just went out, so don't worry. He's just trying to get me to come take him outside again. So quality is high quality. We're going to print it in black. For some reason, my settings never save on here, so I have to always go in there and keep fixing it. More options. Document size. Color, automatic, custom. Okay, mirror image. Okay, so now we're ready to print. I have a feeling it's not going to print for some reason, but we were going to find out. Renee, he lets me know, like I can tell when something like is wrong. He'll have his certain ways of letting us know. This is his like, pay attention to me. Mismatch of paper. I know. So specify print settings. Okay, I guess it's printing today. But for some reason it's saying rear slot and it's supposed to be in the cassette. I'm still figuring this out, y'all. You should, let's see. You should get on TikTok one 15 or 30-second video that could blow you up on your social media. I really want to do TikTok, y'all, but I just don't print enough. Or print. I worry about how often you have to post on there. No, it's in the front. This is actually the first time I printed on 8.5 by 11. I usually print in 11 by 17. Let me see if I can get it to... I need to change it to the feeder, or what is it called? The front. So document, we have that. We have the paper. Oh, paper cassette. Here we go. Paper cassette. I got it. I got it. Do you need something, sir? What do you need, Jack? What? Y'all, he's just sitting there staring. I wish y'all could see his face right now. Do you need something? Oh my gosh. You don't lay on my shirt. I guess Jack's just taking the show today, y'all. Stop, Jack. You're going to spill my coffee. You're going to spill my coffee. Quit. Okay, I think I got it now. I need to cancel this print. Let's see. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. Where's my coffee? There it is. Hey, Salty. You'll have to remind me of your name again. But now I think that's just my nickname for you now, though, because you just, every time I see your name, I'm like, they're Salty. Oh, let's see. What in the heck is happening to this? Mismatch of paper. Print with settings. Got it. Install. Okay, I got it now. Salty. You want to steal my dog? Well, you can't have him. Hey, Rude Optics. Just finished up a new batch of resin. Is it resin, y'all? Resin pendants. I think I'll be able to launch my shop next week. Congratulations, and I'm excited for you. I really want a big dog. I have 2 Chihuahuas. Love them, but my dream is a big chocolate Doberman. I love big dogs. I always told my husband, because my husband grew up with like a little like Shih Tzu. And I'm like, no, we're not doing little dogs. We're going to get us a big dog. And maybe one day we'll get another one. And they'll be like, the same breed. They'd be so cute. A little puppy. But that is what we're going to do probably one day. My husband even wants one now. And I'm like, who's the one that's going to have to wake up in the night and take it out to pee? And all through the day and everything is probably going to be me. So, oh, y'all, I did something wrong. Oh, I know what I did. That's weird because I rotated it, but it printed not rotated. So I have no idea why I did that. It's rotated on here to go up and down. That doesn't make any sense.
Mama, I'm going to ask you something.
Yes, baby.
What is this, Daddy?
It's a Band-Aid.
It's a big one. Look at it.
It is a big one. Oh, I see what I did, you guys. The silhouette says it's at 13 inches, but it needs to go bigger. So, okay. I'm going to print again. I hate wasting this stuff, y'all, because this paper is not cheap, like at all. It is not cheap. So, it better get it right this time. That's all I got to say. But why? It's 11 inches and my design's 10 inches. So what am I doing wrong here? So we gotta see. Sorry, y'all. What is my take on selling multiple styles of items? I've always had master one thing instead of trying a lot of things. Okay, so I like selling different things because I don't know about you guys, but I like always having a variety because you don't know how well one thing's going to go. And my creative brain, I'm always liking doing different things. So that's why I created a personalized gift shop so I can sell a bunch of different things at once. And I really like it. I think that it works out well for me. I do sell all of the things I have in my shop. So it's not like there's one thing in particular that doesn't sell. If it doesn't sell, I just take it off. So I think it's great. I think it gets your shop more exposure. Now, I would tell you though, don't sell cupcakes and t-shirts in one shop. You know what I mean? If you're going to sell personalized things or whatever, make sure they all flow together. Like with mine, wood signs and vinyl decals are both personalized, custom objects that are made with a silhouette machine. These t-shirts are a little bit different, but it's also a personalized gift, something else you can get personalized and custom. So that's what I take on that. Don't, like I said, sell cupcakes and t-shirts in one shop, if that makes sense. Where's Jack? He's so cute. I think he's down here on the floor. Jack? He's asleep. Or not really asleep. He's on guard, right? Sister wife. What software do I use to design? I use Silhouette Studio for my decals and whatnot. And then for sublimation, I use Silhouette and Photoshop. 8.5 by 11. What is going on, y'all? I'm figuring it out. Oh, it's 65% from Gildan, Soft Style, and Heather colors. So all of the Heather colors will usually bleach and sublimate. They better be some good cupcakes. There you go. Yeah, I know. I need to drink it. I haven't even drank hardly any of my coffee. For some reason, my design is staying. It looks like the paper is not 11, but it is. And my design is 10 inches, so it should fit on this, but I might just have to print this out on 11 by 17, which is what I think I'm going to have to do. I don't know why it's not. It's this silhouette. What I'm going to do is duplicate the design, and I'm going to just be able to print a couple designs out so I don't waste my paper. Because there's nothing worse than wasting your paper. So I'm going to duplicate that again. Okay, so this should work. I can fit 3 of that design on one 11 by 17 sheet. Okay, and make sure you mirror your images because that's how you print for sublimation. You mirror your images. So we're going to do that. We're going to try this again. Can you sublimate on Bella Canvas shirts? Yes, you can, but just make sure that the poly count is at least 65%, and then it will work great. I have not tried Anvil. I've tried Jersey's 21M and the Gildan Soft Style. Hey, Ashley. You have a great evening too, Salty. We'll see you later. On Silhouette Studio, make sure you turn on the print border so you can see what you can print. That's what I have on, but for some reason it's just, I don't know what it's doing here today. I usually print with Photoshop, like I said. That's what I've been using, so I'm getting the hang of this whole different layout. 11 by 17. 11 by 17. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting my settings good and set up real quick. No, I do not notice any odor at all, Beth. They say it turns into a gas, but I've never noticed anything with it. The only thing when I smell is if there's peroxide on my shirt. That's the only thing I can smell, usually like after it dries. Okay, I think we got it now. Let's see. So if I saw a saying that I like, I can redo it in my own font design. Yes. That's the whole fun of it. You do your product and market research. If you see a saying that you like, as long as it's not trademarked, and that's important. So make sure you do your research and make sure it's not like a trademarked, copyrighted design or, file. You can definitely make it on your own. Can you open your file as a PDF and then you can change the print settings? That's what I'm looking at, Jaredelle. For some reason, when I'm doing the print preview on Silhouette, it is acting like it's not fitting, even though it is. So I don't know. I'll get it figured out. I think that it's just something in the settings. That's what I'm looking at. Like I said, I normally just print on Photoshop, and it's been great. What in the world? I've never seen it do this before. How do I like my vinyl I received? I'm loving it, Ashley. I am so grateful to my craft source for sending me all of that cool goodies. And I'm actually going to be working with the stuff with the different vinyls and stuff here soon. It's really exciting though. It looks like what it did is it's acting like my design is horizontal and it's not. I don't know what the heck is going on. This is like my life, you guys. Every time I'm like excited to do something and get it going, something goes wrong or it's like messed up. This should work though, because I don't see why it wouldn't. But for some reason, it's acting like it's like horizontal instead of going vertical. But I have it to mirror, so it should mirror. We're going to try it. Print. Here we go. If it messes up again, it messes up again. Hey, Gabby. I'm so glad that you joined us from San Antonio. Well, I'm so glad to have you here, Gabby. That's amazing. Bye for now. Have a super rainbow day. You too, Jordan. Thank you for coming. What does she sell? Are you talking about me? I sell vinyl decals, wood signs, gifts, just different things. Okay. Hang on one second, baby.
Okay.
Okay, what do you need? Don't drink that. What did you do?
I peeled the thingy.
I got it. It's good. You're good. Is it better now?
Yes.
I love you.
It hurt.
Okay. Good. Let's make sure it prints out. But I sell vinyl decals, wood signs, and different gifts. And I'm doing a sublimated shirt in this video. Let me go and turn my heat press on, y'all. Oh, Jack, I'm sorry, honey. I dropped a ruler on him. Another tip, always unplug your heat press if you're not using it, y'all. These things have been known to catch on fire. Okay. Temp is set to 400 degrees. What, John?
Can I have Doritos so I can have a snack?
We don't have any Doritos.
What should I have?
I'm coming.
I guess Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its.
Okay. Haley, will you please go get our snack, please?
What? I want Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its.
Okay, I got my heat press set. It's 400 degrees for 60 seconds. But y'all, I'm going to be testing out my new laser thermometer today. So I'm going to go get it in a minute, and we're going to see together if my heat press is accurate, because I have a feeling it might not be. Okay, it looks like it printed just fine. My silhouette, for some reason, was acting like the design was horizontal, and it wasn't. Here we go. See, I could fit 3 designs on here, and I actually looked it up, and you can print. Well, why did I get so dark all of a sudden? You can print ahead of time on these. So as you can see, this Cosmos ink, y'all, this is black already. And a lot of times sublimated prints come out super dull. So it's going to be way more vibrant on the shirt than it is on the print. But that is what it looks like when you first print it out. And another tip I have, so y'all are getting some of the insider look of sublimation. Trim as close to the design as possible, because if you don't, it'll leave lines on your shirt, press lines. So that is another little tip. Some people tear. Hey, stop yelling. Some people tear it. I just cut it as super close to the design or the lines of the design as possible. And it should go on pretty good. And then I'll show you again in a minute some other little things you can do to prevent the press lines. Yeah, that might be true, TJ Jet. I keep it closed after it's cooled down, and then I unplug it, and I've had no issues. I've had mine for like, gosh, maybe 5 years, 4 years, something like that. But if it is doing something really wrong, let me know. I don't know. Well, good night, Kaylee from the UK. Have a great night. And I did get it printed, thank goodness. Y'all, I just realized I'm like 3 minutes behind on the chat. I use the Fancier Studio Power Heat Press. So it's at 184. It's got to get up to 400 degrees. He ran when he heard it beep. Oh, no. But yes, it's the Fancier Studio Power Heat Press. I actually have it linked in my Amazon shop below. I'm going to run down and grab my heat thermometer thing. I'll be right back. And I'll let you guys know what the temperature is. Okay, back. Sorry, y'all. I had to also get my new Popsicle koozies. You guys know that the ones I normally order are gone. I don't know what happened to them, but I did find the same ones. They just come in a little bit more colors. So I got this big pack. The only thing I hate about, ordering from Amazon is that you don't have but just a limited amount of colors. But what I'll do is just keep that in stock in my shop. Depending on how many I have, I'll just keep the stock of that. So anyway, somebody ordered a blue one, so I need to get a blue one. and do that today. And then I also have some mermaid, new colors too. We got these sell really well. The mermaid scales, popsicle koozies. Got all these pretty colors. I think it was maybe, what was it, $14 or something?
Yeah.
And these sell for about, what do I sell them for? $4 a piece. So, oh, hey, Tasha. Any tips on ordering stencil material from H&H? Sign Supply. I'm not sure about H&H. I order mine usually from US Cutter, but it is confusing. I do think I know what you're talking about because I did look at them from there one time and it did look pretty confusing because the sizing was strange. I would email them and ask. Chelsea, is your name Chelsea? This is my new heat gun. I got it from Amazon. It reads the temperature on the back. You just point it at heat. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. I've never used it. I get mine at Jiffy Shirts. I really like them because it's within a day. It's shipped to you. Super good quality and cheap prices. I think these are $2 and oh my gosh, what are they? $2.79. So they're pretty cheap. But the work that goes into it and all that is why you sell shirts for more. If those of you who are wondering, like, oh, if you sell it for $2, why can't you? Or if you buy it for $2 and something, why can't you sell it for 10? There's a lot of work that goes into sublimation and your materials and your ink and your designs and all of that. So just thought I'd mention that. My chat is behind again. I hate when this happens. Just got the same one. Oh, did you get the same heat thing? I don't know how to use it. I'm guessing you just point. How do you do it? I already put the batteries. Oh, there we go. Hold. Okay, it says 331 degrees. And it's 300 degrees on my machine. So wow, the entire thing's reading like 330 plus, and it's only at 300 on my machine. So that might be why some of my designs were, I had a problem with one of my designs turning like greenish colored. And somebody said it might be your press being the wrong temperature. So yeah, it's saying like 340 something now. And it's 318. So it is a little bit off, actually. I don't know how to turn it off. What is this thing right here? I don't know what the heck I'm doing, y'all. Anyways, but yeah. Mine runs hot too. That's what it's seeming like. I'm going to figure it out though. I also have a press pillow. I haven't used them yet. I got them because I was worried about the press lines on shirts, but I haven't really been able to not get the press lines out as long as you're using your lint roller here. It should get the press lines out. But yeah, we're just waiting on it to heat up. It is at 338 and it's got to get up to 400. I'll check it again in a minute and see. So what are you guys doing tonight or this afternoon? Oh, is it 5 o'clock already? What are y'all doing? Are y'all about to make dinner? Oh, Tabitha, that's fine. I'm so glad that you were at least able to join for a little bit. They are cute. Yeah, they're from Amazon. I'll have to link the ones that I got in this video, but they sell really well for me. I'm ready to go full-time with my business, working for someone. I understand that. I get it. I just realized that I need to Oh, it says it's almost 400 now. So let's check it and see what the temperature is reading now. $380, $390, $388, $386, $386. So it's showing 360 something, and it's showing 380 on my temp gun. Let's see, Potters. Hey, Jonathan. I didn't even realize it was you until I saw your name, because your name is different now. You need to be at work, mister. Pot roast in the crock pot, about to record with the missus, and then I'm planning on filming a commercial for Dad Bod t-shirts because we'll want to. I can't wait for that. That's going to be too great. And we actually had pot roast today too for lunch. It was so good. I'm probably going to eat it leftovers for dinner tonight. What video are y'all doing tonight? It's Candy. What? Oh, hey, Candy. I'm going to show some. A popsicle koozie are put your temperature calibrated hand in it. What does that mean, John? Temperature calibrated hand. Hey, Nita. These are popsicle koozies. You basically just put the name on them, and then kids can put the popsicle sleeves in them, and it keeps their little hands from getting cold when they eat those. You know, the flavor ice popsicles. I don't know if you're not in the U.S., but they're really popular around here, and they just are cute. So they sell really well. Yeah, I did, Mitzi, I did the 385 also in the beginning, and I noticed my colors were more vibrant when I went a little bit hotter. So let's check it again since it's probably about done. Making puzzles in the porch. Oh, I can't wait to see that. If y'all start selling them, I seriously might buy one from y'all because that sounds like a really cool thing to get. So let's check it out. 20 degrees. Okay, I'm going to check it. It's already at about it's 390. Okay, so mine's reading 406, 405, 400, 416 right here. How accurate are these things? Any of you that have used heat guns and heat presses, does that mean that I need to turn it down until it gets to a 400 degrees? Because it's reading like all kinds of crazy numbers all over the press. So it says 420, 418. Jack, back up. It's hot. 410, 408, 419, 420. No, back up.
Jack, give me a bubble.
421. So yeah, it's like 20 degrees off in some places, y'all. Let me know because I really don't know how to use this thing.
Jack's looking for your laser. He saw it.
It's very hot, Jack. Back up. Haley, we're going to have to get him out of here.
Okay.
I don't want him to burn himself, okay? So yeah, y'all let me know what to do. As long as you're in 5 to 7 degree range, it's fine. Okay. Because it says 400 right now. $405, $413, $416, $400. In the middle, it's reading $411. So I think it is off. It sounds to me like my machine runs hot. Hey, Natalie. Setting up crock pot and then get tax. Oh, you guys talking about taxes makes me just, ugh. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to leave it at 400 for now because I haven't had any problems with my black. I got to pre-press the shirt first just to get the moisture out. And I use a Teflon sheet. So I'm going to pre-press it for about 5 seconds-ish. And the heat marks usually always go away. And then I'll take my lint roller and just get the fuzz off of it or any kind of lint.
Is Jack in there? Jack, come here. I don't know why you keep coming in here. Jack, you need to go potty.
Ah, my lint roller's messed up. There we
Mom,
go.
can I take Jack out to the bathroom?
Sure.
I think he has to go. Alright, come on here.
I'm kind of curious on how the sublimated design is going to turn out on the colored shirts because, you know, these are really a lot better to use on some kind of white. So I think it's ready. Now I'm just going to get my design. It is. I'm going to get it centered first. And I don't measure with these sublimated shirts just because I found if I eyeball it, I get a lot more even than if I try to measure. And it takes a lot of time to measure, so I eyeball it. Okay, and next, another thing I forgot to get. I got to get butcher paper. Okay, so the butcher paper goes in between your shirt and your in between your shirt. Because if you don't do that, then your design or your ink might leak through. So you just put it in between your shirt and then on the top of your design. Okay. And just get it straight. Okay. Okay, so that goes down for 60 seconds. If you thought it's accuracy in those things like distance and the opacity of the material you were checking. Okay, that's good to know. Purchased my shirts. I get them at Jiffy Shirts, and they're really fast and good shipping.
Mom, there was a bird and it almost got in our house. Like it was so close.
Glad no bird got in our house because Mama would not be happy about that. I don't do well with little critters being in the house that aren't supposed to be in the house. It's taken me an hour and a half to drink this coffee. Normally, I drink it really fast. Ashley, I go down about, they say an inch to inch and a half. Is that right? An inch, something like that. I just kind of eyeball it. Maybe I'll measure it in a minute. It's about done now. Oh yeah, it looks really good. Well, that's good to know that the black turns out really well on these colored shirts. Here, let me lint roll it, make sure there's no lines, which actually no lines got on it. So you can't, y'all are not going to be able to see this that well, I don't think, but it is pretty. It's like, it's in the shirt really good, and it's black. It came out really well. So that's good to know that the colored shirts, and I probably would go down a little bit more on the neckline on this one, but yeah, I like it. So I wanted to test this out so I could get the rest of my designs up, the black designs. But yeah, I think that looks really good on the color shirt. It's not too dim. You can see it really well. And I guess my heat press works just fine on that temperature because it works out. So yeah, looks like it turned out good. Now I want to do something on my red one. I want to do some crime one. But the thing is I don't know if I can make a design or buy a design that fast because it takes me a while to pick out designs. And Mrs. What ink do you use? I use Cosmos ink. And I really like it. But yeah, I went down about, I'd say maybe a little over 1/2 inch on this one. I probably would go down more like 1 inch to make it. So yep, I think next I need to get, while my heat press is on, I'm going to go ahead and print out my Popsicle koozie order that I had. Yeah, thank y'all. And I got 2 extra designs now, so I can use these on more shirts for selling. What I'm planning on doing is posting all of my mock-ups or the ones that I've created, and then just order as the orders come in. Since Jiffy Shirts sends within a day, I figure I'm just going to kind of start that way and maybe build a little bit of a stock and then kind of go from there. What brand shirt? This is Gildan Soft Style and Heather colors. I got almost all the colors. Most of my shirts are downstairs, but these were a couple of them that I showed you guys today. But yeah, it turned out really good. I was surprised because for some reason I thought that the black would not show up well on these shirts, but they did for sure. And material is 65% polyester, 35% cotton. Yeah, 3 fingers down, Carol, is probably a good, this one's about 2, so I probably would go down 1 more finger length, fingerling next time. For your processing time on your Etsy, did you shorten it when you were first starting out on Etsy? So I actually used to have a longer processing time in the beginning. I actually recently just went up again because I was getting to where I felt like I needed a little bit more time for some orders because people would place an order for my wood signs. They would get like 10 signs, but the processing time would still be 5 days. And that to me is a little time frame for a lot of signs. So I kind of moved that back up to, what did I change it to? 7 days, 7 to 10 days, I think is what I changed it to. And then my decals, I moved up to 3 days instead of 1 to 3 days, just to give myself a breath of a breath of fresh air, because I was getting overwhelmed again. And I don't know. I just think I need a little bit more of a time frame because I am doing a lot more now when I'm starting the sublimation stuff. So I wanted to give my processing just a little bit more time, just in case. That's what I did. How do you print your images? I print them from Silhouette or Photoshop, and you just print it as a PNG on your printer, print it out, cut it out, sublimate. Super easy. How long did it take you to set up your Etsy shop? It took, I don't remember. It was back in 2016. I think it took me a while. I want to say that I gave myself like a couple of months to get it set up, I think. And then once I did set it up, I was ready and I had it on my first sale within a couple of days. But that was, like I said, back then. I know now they say it takes a little bit longer. Summer, yes, for sure. I know you will get there. And like I said, right now, times are a little slow. So yeah, like I said, some days I will get 10 to 15 sales, and then there are days where I get 1 to 2 sales. It really does vary. And that's part of the Etsy life. You can't ever say, I'm for sure going to get 20 sales a day. Like, that's not a realistic thing. I mean, yeah, for some shops it might be. But from what I've noticed for me is I go through trends and I don't worry about it. I just let it come as it is. And I take those slow times to invest time into my shop and work on, you know, getting better on things. That's what I do. Can I see what bleach shirts you have there? Yes, Aubrey, I'll show you a couple. I did show this earlier, but for those of you who didn't see it, this one's a teacher shirt, and it's way more vibrant in person, but the lighting in here is kind of sucking right now. So this is a Teach, Love, Inspire, and it's really bright and pretty in person. And then we had this one that says just peachy. I just thought it was cute. I don't know. I just liked it. And then this one's for Easter. Let's see if I can get it. It's a religious saying. Like I said, so it looks yellow in the camera, but it's definitely white. I don't know why it looks like that. That's one of my favorites because it's so bright and pretty. And then the bunny rabbit. This is the one that I couldn't get my black to print out right, but I've gotten it down to a science now. So it looks okay. It looks good. And we did the perfectly imperfect here on this bleached shirt. And then I have this one, but I also have like 15 more downstairs. This one says salt water heals everything. I figured it was good for the summer. And the back is also bleached on these too. I don't know if you can see it. I don't go too heavy on the bleach because I don't really like it when it's too much. I just kind of sprinkled it around. And I wish I could show y'all all of them, but I don't have them all right now. Okay, so is that blue? Yeah, that's definitely blue. Okay. And that's blue. All right, so I'm going to get my, let's see. Where is my scissors, y'all? I lose my scissors on a daily basis, I swear. Okay. Aubrey, they do not fade. This one right here has been shipped. This one has been washed 10 times, and look at it. It's super vibrant. This one's not even meant to be. It's more like a washed. It's supposed to be kind of washed out. So I've found that they do fine, but I do bleach before, and I have some little tips and tricks I'm gonna be showing you guys in videos. So stay tuned for that. When does spring, Easter, Mother's Day traffic usually start? Right now, Jennifer. I am so behind, but I am going to get, that's something I'm actually going to work on this week after I get all these orders caught up. I'm going to be working on my Mother's Day and spring. I actually have a video coming for y'all on working on a multicolor wood sign. I haven't done one of those videos yet, but it's going to be doing multiple colors on a wood sign. So that's coming hopefully, yeah, it should be this week. I know I like the peachy too, right, Ashley? I thought it could be it's just like kind of fun. I have some funny stuff coming too. Some cute, just little quirky sayings. I can see a little yellowing. I don't know if it's the camera, but there's some yellowing. Yes, Aubrey, it's actually not yellow. It just looked like it in the picture. It's really, see, I don't know why. I think it's the purple. It's just making it look yellow, but it is white. These purples do not bleach that white. They do leave a little bit of a purplish, so it looks yellow, but it's actually I don't know why the camera is making it look like that, but it is white. It's just hard to tell by the camera, but the purples do bleach a little bit different, but they're my favorite color on there. Oh, thanks, Lindsay. Hey, Bruni. And yes, peroxide does definitely get rid of scorching. I think it was this shirt turned completely yellow. You spray it while it's really hot with the peroxide on your heat press and kind of let it dry a little bit, and it completely gets rid of the scorching. And that's a tip that I'll be saying in the video coming. You're so welcome, Catherine. Hop on the giggles. Oh. Ugh. I'm glad I didn't read that out loud. Sorry, y'all. We had a little bot in here. Or what are they called? What are they called? Not bots. They're called trolls. Trolls. There you go. I almost read it out loud. I need those tips and tricks. Okay. I need those tips and tricks. I did a few, but they did not come out as vibrant as yours. There's a lot into it. I did notice that the temperature is almost everything. The settings on your printer are almost everything. You just have to have all of your settings perfect to what you have. So whatever software you're using and all that, there's just different things. There's different methods. And I did have to troubleshoot a little bit. My first two shirts that I did were not as vibrant. And I came to find that there was ways to make them more vibrant. Jack, back up. It's hot in here. I'm worried that the dog's going to come towards the heat press. I'm coming. Okay. Yeah, while my heat press is on, I'm going to get this one design printed out real quick. This computer just died. Okay. Where is my computer charger? Okay. Yes, Tiffany. It's just regular 3%. Is that 3%? I think that's what it's called. 3% peroxide. I got it on Amazon. I'll show you what it looks like. It came in like an 11 pack for $11. Let me see if I can get it closer. That's the one I use. It says 3%. Is that what it is? It doesn't even say. But yeah, just regular hydrogen peroxide. Okay. My mat is getting not very sticky anymore, so I'm going to have to wash these. Hopefully it will fix. How do you decide what you're going to sublimate versus HTV? So I really don't do a whole lot of HTV. I'm going to actually start soon doing a little bit more with HTV just because there's so many pretty patterned vinyls out there. But I'm going to use sublimation for pretty much all of my decorative kind of things. And HTV more for the more glitter and things like that, if that makes sense.
Mama.
Yes, baby.
My name's Monster.
Oh, your name's Monster? Hi, Monster. What do you need, Monster?
Monsters kill people.
That's not good. Gosh. Oh, my child, she keeps me laughing, I swear. Is that to get the dyed effect? Yes. It makes just all sorts of designs and it ingrains it into the shirt. HTV is more, I don't know. You can feel the HTV. Sublimation, you can't feel it at all. Y'all stay back. It's very hot in here. This heat press, it heats my room up so... Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing here. It makes this room so hot. So currently I have 25 orders that I got to get done this week. Is that right? 25? Yeah, 25 orders I got to get done. I'm going to try and get them all done this week. Some of them are really large orders. Like I have one that is a large wood sign order that has about 8 wood signs that I have to make. Oh, so that's going to take forever. But I enjoy it. I love it. I just got to get those down this week. So today I'm just working on basically just all the computer portions of it. Let's see, auto blade, ratchet blade, 10, 11, 12. The peroxide basically neutralizes the bleach, or it also can just help with scorching. So if you're heat pressing your shirt and it leaves a yellowing effect, stay back, Jack. If it leaves a yellowing effect, it can it almost like burns the white. So the peroxide helps. And I actually, Jack, stay back, dude. Sorry, the dog keeps getting in the way. I used to use it right after bleaching to neutralize the bleach, but from what I've heard in the bleaching communities, it's actually not really recommended to do that. You don't need to do that. So the next shirts I do, I'm going to test that out because I've heard that mixing peroxide and bleach probably isn't the safest thing to do. So I'm just trying to do it all right. But hi, Gianna from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm on live. There's a video. Look, they can see you. Can you say hi? No. We do not hit the dog. We don't do that. We don't do that. Sorry, guys. That's real life moments. Come on. Stop. Here, let me get you on. There's the heat presses on. It's very hot. Come on. Haley, call them, please. Sorry, guys. I don't like them in here when the heat press is on because it's hot, obviously. I don't want anybody to burn themselves. And you know how little toddlers are. They want to touch everything, and so I always keep them out of here when I have that on. Hi, Royal G. First time watching live. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Y'all make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you are just coming on. I surely appreciate it. And you guys, we're going to hit 15,000 subscribers probably in a couple of days. How crazy. I never in my life thought that it would grow. And someone even put a comment the other day, and I couldn't believe it, that back in April, I was about to hit 100 subscribers. And here we are almost at 15,000 people. It's almost scary to think about. But thank you all so much. You guys are just the best. So I'm going to heat press this. Popsicle koozies are really easy. I just literally put them on and heat them up for a minute. Oh, I got to turn these down. This is going to be at 305. These are 305 for 15 seconds. Okay, I gotta let that get kind of cooled down a minute. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it was set to 400 degrees. Okay. I learned, Jared, I get that. My toddler, well, I call her toddler. She's not really a toddler anymore. She, my straightener was up on the counter. Well, this was months and months and months ago. And I told her, I said, stay back. I'm getting ready. And she accidentally pulled the cord down and it landed on her arm right here. Oh, she still has a scar on her arm. Stay back. It's hot, hot, hot. So I worry about this one right here with burns because she always is just intrigued by just anything dangerous. I'm on the video. What do you mean? Your name's Ninja? Oh, that's cool. Can you go in there while mommy's heat press is on, okay? But yes, thank you guys so much. I'm doing good, Serenity. How are you doing? I can make homeschool shirts, Ashley, for sure. That's a good idea. Let's see if the heat press cooled down yet. Where is my new heat gun at? Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's still at 380. It's got to go down to 305. Have you thought of doing a video on how to make an Etsy listing? Sure, yes. I have thought about that. And I do plan on doing that. I just wanted to make sure I had all of my ducks in a row and all that before I did that. But I'm going to do that soon. I sell on Etsy, sometimes Facebook. I sell on my website, not as often though, but mostly Etsy. Hey, Just the Johnsons. Oh, you say your name's Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, as soon as that heats up, I'm going to do this Popsicle koozie. And these usually start selling really good around this time of the year. If you guys missed it, we did this shirt earlier. I did a sublimated black. I wanted to see how y'all, I can't get this to go straight in the camera. I did this black shirt on the sublimated, just regular color t-shirts. And it turned out really good. So that's what we did for those of you just popping on. I honestly, Jaredell, I think that it is good to have both. Etsy has the built-in customer base. Your own website is going to be way harder to maintain because you have to constantly push traffic to your website, and that costs a lot of money. So I think really just having a lot of different avenues to sell in is the best way to be. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, Pop's Custom Signs. I'll have to check your channel out. That is awesome. You will get there. I never thought we would get there, but here we are. It all takes consistency. Oh, Ashley, really? I'll have to go check it out. Did you post it on the group? This thing takes forever to get down to temperature. Yeah, Serenity, I don't do a lot with ads. I do post my signs for Facebook or YouTube. YouTube. On Etsy ads, I do list my things on there, but I don't. A lot of my traffic's organic. Most of my traffic's organic. So you can do it. You just have to make sure your SEO is kind of on point. Oh, are you? That's amazing. I'm excited for you. I'm nervous too about the shirts because it's something so different, but I think I'm ready. I really have tested the crap out of these shirts. I've been really trying to make sure that I got my product down pat. And that's kind of how I am. I don't start selling anything until I'm 100% sure it's going to go well and all that. So no, actually not, Jaredell. I don't really advertise my sales on Etsy. On YouTube. This is mainly for you guys, like to help y'all and to just kind of grow together in our businesses. So I don't really, because a lot of you guys on here do the same things as me. So y'all probably aren't going to want to purchase things from my shop. So honestly, my sales, I make, to be really completely honest with y'all, I make almost all of my income, like the majority of my income from September to, well, actually August, from August to December. Like that's when I make a lot more money because it's holiday. Like people just like my holiday stuff, I guess. That's when I make a lot more. Now I still get good sales and constant sales. Like I said, I have like 25 right now that I need to do. But around Christmas, it's like that every day. It's a lot. So, yeah, I think that definitely it picks up more for different seasons and holidays. But if you find a bestseller, like if I found something, Jack, the heat press is on, honey. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come here. Sorry, guys. I just don't want him to get too close to the heat press. But yes, if you have a bestseller, like with my Easter baskets I sold last year were really a good seller. So that was something I sold a lot of, and I had a really big influx that month. So I think the trick is finding a bestseller every single month. So in January, maybe your bestseller is Valentine's. Maybe in February, your bestseller is something for Easter. And then, as you go on, you have to come up with a good idea. And I've been slacking on that, y'all, because Christmas really just drained me. I needed this time, I think, this first few months just to get caught up. And it's good enough. It's at 310. It'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I need to heat up my koozie first. Gosh, these things, sometimes you have to push the heck out of those things. I forgot. It's just a pre-press. I can't seem to turn on my Sublimation printer. Oh no, make sure you check the plugs and everything and see if that might be the issue. I've seen where Etsy has shut down some people without notice. So yes, so there's a lot of misconceptions though. So there are the people that will say my shop got shut down for no reason. I don't know why. There's always a reason, but we might not know what it is. I have heard of some horror stories of people that have shared the same IP address as someone who maybe logged into the Etsy and got their shop shut down. So they automatically assume you're affiliated with them and they shut your shop down. And then there's also situations where people are selling things that they're not supposed to be selling. So maybe like things that you're buying. Like if I was just selling these blank without personalizing them, that's really not something you are supposed to be doing on Etsy, I don't think. Just selling things like wholesale. They used to allow a lot of that, but I've heard lately, if you buy a lot of things and are selling them, they're not handmade, you can get in trouble for stuff like that. So there's always a reason. And there is something I don't agree with going around right now on Etsy, and it is they're putting your shops on mute because of getting too many orders. That is a real thing. That is happening right now. It's kind of scary, honestly. There was a girl that I know that sells candles, and she got completely muted because her sales were so high. And they say that they want you to catch up, but they completely remove you from search until you catch up on your orders. That is going around. That hasn't happened to me, but I've heard of it happening to a lot of people. So, and yes, trademark. That's another thing, y'all. Easter baskets. They were actually just buckets from Hobby Lobby, and I was personalizing them with cute little like sayings, like little bunnies and stuff. Nothing was inside of them, but that would be a good idea if you did that. Maybe included like a popsicle koozie and some water bottles, stuff like that. Okay, where did my, here it is. I know that's loud, y'all. Okay. Oh, you're just nervous to turn your on. You got this, Serenity. I know you can. I believe in you. Oh, yeah, men are the hardest to make for CMA. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Oh, I thought it was 60 seconds. I'm getting used to the shirts that how you tell you got a good press if you don't do HTV, if you can see the actual lines of the material in your HTV, then you know you got a good press. So that one's done. I only had one HTV thing to make this week, so heat press is off. I do have a ton of wood signs to do this week. That's right, Beth. You can sell crap. I'm thinking there's certain things you can't sell. Del Reese, I just made a sublimated shirt, and then now I'm working on orders, but I might have to let y'all go here in a little bit because I got to go cook my family dinner. But I am working on decals next. I have about 25 orders, and I think how many of those are signs? I don't know. So I have 12 sign orders, and one of those sign orders has 5 signs in them. So it was 5 signs in that order. So yeah, got that many, and then the rest are decals. And then I had that one popsicle koozie. I shouldn't call them that because that's trademarked. Koozie is trademarked, by the way, y'all. You have to call them holders. Popsicle holders. I watched you. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Sorry, y'all. The dog must see the mailman or something. You'll hear how he sounds all big and bad, like he's like, someone's coming. Hush. How did you decide to do a niche? Let me close my door, y'all. Okay. How did you decide how to do a niche? Because of you, I got a cricket. I want to start my business, but I don't know how to start. So, Catherine, I started off doing a bunch of different things, but I found my niche because I just truly enjoyed doing it. And that's kind of how you know something's meant to be, if you truly enjoy doing it. And I loved just the silhouette in general, the things that you can make with it and do with it and all of that. I just fell in love with it. So that's kind of how you know. And I'd say silhouette in general is its own niche. Like you can make signs with it, and you can make the t-shirts, and you can make decals. There's just so many different things. So I say just find what you're passionate about. I'm sorry about the dog, you guys. I think it's the mail or the UPS guy. He comes like every day, but the dog just freaks out every single time. Like it's probably because you know how they run? They like run to the door. Are you serious, Sharon? Like I said, from what I've heard of people saying that there's no reason, and I just don't know. I don't see how they can do that. That's just so wrong. Did you ever contact them? Did you ever try? Because I'm telling you, if they ever tried to do that to me, I would definitely, I don't know. I would say take legal action. But I mean, if you're making good money and that's your form of income, I would definitely take that to the next level. Yeah, fees are high, but then when you think about, well, fees are also including your shipping. So fees do seem really high sometimes, but when you calculate that was all of your shipping costs, that was all of your listing fees, everything. Think about how much you're going to pay on advertising for your website. It might work great. I mean, some people do great with their own websites, but I think Etsy's a good place to start at least and build your client base up. What is your favorite project? Oh gosh, Jake, I like everything. I love wood signs, I'd say, are probably something that I truly enjoy. And I'm really starting to enjoy sublimation, but I think that really anything involving the silhouette is my favorite thing. I know Pop's Custom Signs. It's hard to keep up with all the social media stuff. It really, truly is. I sure do struggle with it. Oh yeah, I bet, Sharon. Were you a designer on Etsy? Look up the recent video of a wonderful DIY went through it. Are you serious? See, that's like my worst fear, I think, because I try really hard to do it to do everything right, but I get behind on messages sometimes. You know, it's hard to keep up. And something new that I found, oh, here he goes again. Jack, hush. Y'all should see me when I'm making videos and I'm like cutting it out because y'all don't see it, but I'll in the middle of it be like, be quiet. And then I'll go back to, all right, guys, like that's my life. But yes, what were we talking about? I literally just said was just answering a question. I forgot. Social media, is that what we're talking about? I don't remember. Blanked out. But that is devastating to get stuff taken away. And I try everything I can to be a perfect business owner, but you know, I feel like they are starting to get really strict with some things, but I think that is just part of running a business. They just want to have top-notch sellers on there. I don't know. All we can do is just do our best. And if they shut us down, just have a backup plan. Everybody always should have a backup plan. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now with just SVG design and just doing different streams of income, because it's really bad to just focus on one thing. And that's what I did for so long. Etsy was my main thing for so long. Where can I find your store? Royal G. I don't usually advertise it just because it can kind of mess up the algorithm thing, but I'm just on Etsy, Simply Sally SC, and there's no spaces. It's SC for South Carolina. They hung up on her, Sharon? I need to look that video up. Yeah, Gianna, there. What she said, there's a Facebook group. If you guys are on it, it's Simply Sally DIY. There's some incredible people on there, and they're always there to help. So it's just a great community. So if you guys aren't on there, check the link, and I have it linked. I have heard of the Brother Scan and Cut. That's really great. What is the Serenity? What is the channel again? I don't blame her for crying. I would be upset too. That's your livelihood, and you're bringing them the money. And I feel like if you have a good customer base and not bad reviews and you're shipping your stuff out and you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't get your shop shut down. I don't know. Bye, Pops Custom Signs. Oh, thanks, Gianna. Sorry, I'm so bad at names, y'all. I've told y'all that 100,000 times, but I do this every time. I say, I'm going to get all this work done during the live, and I get so distracted. But I was telling my husband that, and he's like, Sally, that's normal. People can't talk and work and do all this at the same time. Your brain is only able to do one thing at a time. That's how everybody's brain works, I guess. I'm too hard on myself, though. I'll go back and watch or look at these lives, and I'm like, I said I was going to work, which I did, I guess. I got a shirt and a popsicle koozie done. But I try and do it more, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. But I will, I'll try and at least get a few more decals cut, but I do need to go feed my children. Okay, let's see. My goal is to get all my decals done tonight for the whole week, but you never know. So Sharon, they didn't send you any kind of warnings? They just shut you down just like that? Oh, I would definitely cheer you, Alibel. Oh, you got this, Bruni. You can do it. Amy makes. I'm all about supporting other small business owners. If they have a YouTube, whatever, I love supporting other channels, small channels, large channels, everybody. Is it Amy Makes Stuff? Is that who it is? Oh, there's a lot of different Amy Makes. Amy Makes that. Amy Makes Stuff. Or is it just Amy Makes? I'm so sorry, Sharon. Are you selling somewhere else now? If you were successful on Etsy, you can be successful other places too. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Y'all know what would be cool is if we could invent a new selling platform and just be an amazing selling platform. That would be really cool. I don't know anything about website design or anything like that, so I doubt that would ever be a thing. But wouldn't that be cool if we could just all come up with our own selling platform? Amy Makes that. I've seen her videos before, I think. Etsy deactivated my account, I see. I'm trying to see what she sold. Looks like a bunch of different. Yeah, I always have worried about that because I've heard of people getting their shop shut down. I just couldn't imagine. That would be just devastating. And if this happened like a year ago, if I would have got my shop shut down when I had no other, any kind of forms of income, now I've been focusing on trying to sell different platforms and focus more on just different things, then I don't know what I would do. Okay, I have to cut red. Yes, and actually, Go Imagine is one that I see big potential on. I've actually talked one-on-one with the founder there, and he has some really big ideas and things coming. And I have a website that I just started on there. They're going to be something big, I think. I really do. But yes, where is I'm always just all over the place. Yeah, let's do it, y'all. One of these days, we're going to do it. Watch us. We'll come out with our own selling platform. And we'll just let everybody on there. Now, I don't want no shady stuff on there now, but... Oh, thank you, Abracavabra. Thank you. I appreciate that. What other sites do you sell on? I sell mainly just on Etsy, my own website, some. I sell on Facebook some, but not much. But mainly Etsy really is my main place. And I just started my Go Imagine. I need to cut a bigger piece of red because this isn't big enough. It is a lot of work, Sharon. And getting yourself out there is hard too. That's why Etsy is such a great platform because it's out there. But and I don't like that, you got shut down and you have no explanation. That to me is devastating. Like not even having an answer. Oh my gosh, I just kicked my charger off the dang wall. I think I am probably the world's clumsiest person. I am always knocking things over, losing things. Ashley, everything that I buy, I keep in folders. And if it comes with a license, I will just include it. I'll put it in the folder. But it's hard to keep up with. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. And usually everything's on design bundles already. And that's where I get my stuff. Is there a reason you don't sell on eBay? I just never really tried it. Cherry. I just never tried selling on eBay. I guess I worry that they're like Amazon and you don't get any help. Amazon, my experience with trying to sell with them was awful. Because I applied and my bank account was named different than my business name. And they denied me, not denied me. They said they need more information, like proof from my bank. So I went to my bank and got a letter that was stamped and everything saying that Sally's Southern Stitches is Simply Sally, all this stuff. And then they kept robot like sending me the same message over and over again. This went on for months. I could not get a person to talk to me. So I got so frustrated. I just said, forget it. I'm not even dealing with this. Because if you can't even get help going to the beginning of your shop, then why would you want to sell with a place when you can't even get help with just basic stuff? And it was so basic. It was such a basic thing that could have been fixed so easily. And I tried, but I couldn't get it to work. So I was worried eBay would be the same way, basically. Okay, good night, Carol. Got it named. What did we name it, y'all? I missed this. I missed the comment. I got the site named. Are we talking about your site? I don't know what's going on. I was, Sharon. I was doing the craft Amazon handmade. I was trying, but I couldn't even get through to the sell. I got approved and everything, but they just didn't like my bank information because it was named different than my business name, which is so dumb. Because my I have a DBA, which is doing business as. So I'm Sally Southern Stitches DBA Simply Sally. And I don't like I didn't want my shop name to be Sally Southern Stitches, so they just didn't like that. Yeah, Amazon, like I said, they seem intriguing, but I'm telling you, Jared, like you have to have white backgrounds. Your customer, I heard it's worse than Etsy with the customer based stuff because you have to accept returns and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Serenity. How did I get into YouTube? So I started out in the very beginning doing it for my Etsy shop. So I was going to do tutorials for my customers. So I was thinking I could do things like, here's a pack that you can buy and do this and that and try like get business to my website. But then people on there were so interested in the DIY, how to do a business side of things, that YouTube basically showed me where to go with it. So that's kind of how I got into what I'm doing here. But it was definitely not intended to be that in the beginning. It just kind of turned into it. And it's turned out to be like a really big blessing because you guys are like friends to me now. And, having a business and being a mom, like, you lose touch with a lot of your friends and stuff. So I feel like you guys are like this community and we all are together, and that on top of y'all are able to provide, like it's giving me a little bit of income so I can put more time into this as well. So you guys have been helping me more than you have. So thank y'all. I really do appreciate it. Okay. I'm doing American flag monogram decals. Let's do it, y'all. One of these days, we're going to create a selling platform. Wouldn't that be so cool? You're right, Jared. I have too. I started watching it when I was pregnant with my daughter. She's 10. So that's kind of when it first started going. And I watched all the, the pregnancy, what are they called? Pregnancy update videos because I was pregnant with her. And I was like, I would love to make YouTube videos one day, but I'm too shy. That's what I always used to say. And then one day I did it. I said one day I would want to. I didn't know what I would do, but. Have you, Serenity? I didn't even know you have a channel. I'll have to check it out. If you guys have channels, let me know. Because like I said, I love supporting you guys. Serenity, I'm going to have to check your channel out. I'm trying to find you, Serenity, because I'm looking on my... Oh, Serenity, I'm here. Here you go. I just subscribed. Yeah, you guys always... I subscribed on the wrong channel. I'm on my personal YouTube account. I'll have to go to my other one. My Simply Sally one. That's so cool. I just love the community on here. And these lives make it more personal because I can talk to y'all. I never thought I would do lives. Like my first one, I was literally like, I don't know if I can do this. What if nobody is on there and nobody talks to me and I'm just sitting there looking lame and not having anybody to talk to? And then you guys showed up for me. you've been making videos too for 10 years, Jaredell? So you have a channel too? Can you suggest what company to use to register my business? So Alibel, is it Alibel? Alibel? I really truly would call your local state offices, because my state has a one-stop shop for registering your business. It's called South Carolina Business One Stop, and you can do everything. It literally took me through the whole process step by step on the website. So I would recommend at least testing it out and calling, because you might have a website like that where you can do it all. Well, I'm going to have to subscribe to you too, Jaredell. I didn't know you had a channel. You guys got to let me know. Because I love just being able to support everybody on here. Oh, I got you right here. Okay. I was scared too in the beginning, Shannon. And the things that one of my favorite quotes, you guys, is to do the things that scare you. I don't even know how it goes. It's something along the lines of do what scares you, because that might be worth it. Or I can't remember how the quote goes, but basically doing what scares you is what ends up most of the time being what's worth it the most, because you grow. And that's what I say. That's why I did it. Y'all should have seen that first video I made. It's so like lame, but I was sitting there re-recording it multiple times because I said I didn't like the way I talked. I didn't like the way it went. It was so funny. I was so scared. And I didn't get like any views in the beginning at all. And one day it just kind of started growing. And even if it didn't, I still would have made the videos because I enjoyed it. You totally need to do a live. Do what scares us. Sorry, but I'm not eating spiders. Paul, I don't blame you. I would never eat spiders or any kind of bugs for that matter. There you go, Melissa. That's another one that's good. Hey, Sagebrush Nation. Jared, will show up. Let us know when it's going to be, and we'll be there. Okay? Let us know, girl. Hey, home booze. You guys are so funny. If you guys missed that live, I wore a shirt that says homebody, and nobody knew what it said. And so now everybody, our little inside joke is that we're all home booze. Even though it said, sorry, I got something to choke me. It said home booze instead of homebody. So yeah, y'all are my home booze. Why do I lose my weeding tools every single day? I have like 7 of them and I can never find them. I was a Twitch streamer for a couple of years. I knew very well the feeling of streaming to no viewers. Oh, really, Paul? That's so funny. It's amazing how many people have done YouTube or tried streaming or... Yes, Jaredell, just let us know when. Join the Facebook group if you aren't on there and let us know when you're going to go live. And I'm sure a lot of people will support you. Well, I don't allow self-promotion on the group, because if I do that, then everyone would want to promote. But if you send me a link, if you send it to me, I can figure it out. I work from home and single because of the pandemic. I don't do a lot with friends. So having people like you to keep me company is nice. Melissa, I agree. Like I said, we've all been there, and right now is a very lonely time for a lot of people. So if I can bring any kind of light to anybody's life, that means so much to me. And y'all do it for me. Creatives, homies. Can you tie a ribbon to the end of the weeding tool? I need to, Melissa. That's a good idea, so I won't lose it. That's a great idea. Have you used the StarCraft mask you got a couple days ago? Not yet, but I'm going to be trying. I think that would be a fun video, testing out the StarCraft paint stencil and seeing how it compares to the Aura mask. That's a really good, that would be a good video, I think. But y'all, I hate that I'm have to go, but I gotta go feed my children and get some work done. And I'm going to get these decals done tonight. So sorry that I didn't do too much work. I always get distracted with talking. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to multitask. Like some of these people I watch on here, they're working and they're answering questions, but I just like to try and answer as many as I can. I feel bad if I miss a lot of your comments. So one of these days I will get more work done on a live, but I might not be talking as much because I can't do too much multitasking now. But anyways, I was just reading y'all's comments, but thank y'all so much for joining, and I will see y'all soon. I have a couple videos coming this week. I'm going to be doing the wood sign that's multicolored. So this is going to have bright colors on it, and I'm just going to share with y'all how I do signs like that. And then there was another one coming. What was I going to do? It was how to make a color palette or a name list for your Etsy shop. And then there was a couple more that I had planned. But knowing me, I just do whatever I'm feeling that day. So we'll see. And but yeah, everybody, if you're not on the Facebook group, join it. It's Simply Sally DIY. And if y'all want to connect with me more there, I'm on there every day and all of that. So I guess I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for joining and taking the time to